Presented by Church Tech U, it's the ProPresenter Show. On today's show, how to use ProPresenter with the SlingStudio. Hi and welcome again to the ProPresenter Show. This is the show where I help you learn about ProPresenter. My name's Paul Allen Clifford, and before we get started, if you'd like to learn more about ProPresenter and related stuff, go ahead and click on the subscribe button and the little bell icon so that you can be the first to learn the new tips and tricks I share. Back on April 1st, I introduced a guest host who had some pretty radical ideas. So what I'm about to say may feel like it's another page from that playbook, but let me assure you it's not. Over on the ProPresenter users group, link below, I'm aided by a few mods who help me and make my life easier. But not only that, they also add to the conversation themselves. Josh Good is one such person. You might know that I've been playing with a SlingStudio for some time, but so far I hadn't done a tutorial about how to use text from ProPresenter and capture it into the SlingStudio. So Josh suggested that since he's been doing it, he could make a tutorial about it. So he did just that and is letting me post it here for all of you. So without further ado, what is ado anyway? Anyway, let's head over to Josh's computer and take a look.
Well, hey guys, and welcome to this tutorial. We're going to be going over how to add lower third text with SlingStudio, ProPresenter, and OBS. So let's get started. You're going to want to go ahead and download this program from GitHub. You can see the link up in the top, and my buddy Paul has a video explaining how to do this as well. We want to download the latest release. This may be updated by the time that you actually see this video. Otherwise, you'll go ahead and click on download and then open that up in your downloads. I already have it saved, so mine's over here in documents. When we open it up, we're going to click on config properties. And once we do that, you want to make sure that your host name matches here in your network. So I'll just get into my system preferences, click on network, and just make sure that this matches up in there. And then also your password and port numbers with ProPresenter as well. You're going to grab that from ProPresenter and preferences. So once we do that, we also want to make sure that our styles is correct. Currently mine is set to the 00FF, which is the chroma key, and you want to open this up with a text edit just to make sure you can actually adjust that. So just make sure it matches that, and that'll give you the nice chroma key green that'll work inside SlingStudio to get it as a lower text. You're also going to need a Java opener as well. That was what that program was right there, the Stage Display Viewer. So just make sure you install Java on your computer if you don't have it. I'm going to open up ProPresenter here. And inside ProPresenter, we should just be able to open this up, and it should be pulling the text directly from here. So let's just see if that worked. And does not appear to be. Let's see, just make sure. Nope. So you want to make sure that you do have all of your settings right. Just click on a different one, make sure it's not a slide issue. No, nothing like that. So we're going to go up in here into preferences. And once we're in preferences, we click on the network. Make sure that we have enable stage display app and our password and port number is right. Let's go back to that config properties, make sure everything's right there. It's probably our host that's the problem. Just confirm that in our network settings. And yep, that is the problem. So I'm going to go ahead and change that as well. So 10.0.0.2.0.1. Close that. Make sure you do save when you close. And then we're just going to restart it here. And not going to open. Try it one more time. And there we go. Okay. So now we have our text pulling from stage display. And minimize this. Get out of here. We should see it change. Perfect. Check it with a song. You'll notice that even if it doesn't have 2 lines, it's configured to go ahead and just bring it into 2 lines inside the stage display viewer. Ideally, you'd have 2 lines in ProPresenter. Just makes it a little bit cleaner and easier. One thing to note, you cannot use an Apple TV at the same time as this. So if you're using that for stage display, this will not work. However, otherwise, if you have a dedicated stage display, this will work just fine. So the next step, we're going to open up OBS. And this is where we're going to get a window capture screen to actually feed out into the SlingStudio. So you can connect your SlingStudio to this either through a camera link or the HDMI in, either way. I had this set up earlier, so I'm just going to take it away and we'll restart it for you guys.
Want to know what's really sped up my presentation creation? The same thing that sped up my graphic design and video editing: keyboard shortcuts. The problem is, while there have been ways of learning keyboard shortcuts for Photoshop or Final Cut Pro, just to name a couple, for years, until recently there wasn't anything for ProPresenter. That's all changed with the ProPresenter 6 keyboard skin. This flexible silicone skin fits over your keyboard in less than a second and comes off even faster, leaving no sticky residue. What's more, it also protects your Magic Keyboard from accidental spills and debris. So if all that sounds good to you, go to tdm.fyi/pro6skin Amazon to get yours. And for Amazon Prime customers, get it in 2 days. Hurry, because I've only got so many and the factory took their sweet time to make the last batch. So when they sell out, it could be a month or 2 before I get more. Now back to the tutorial.
That way you can kind of see how it sets up. So just make sure you have a scene selected. We're going to add a source. This in particular is a window capture. The window capture, we're going to go down on here to Stage Display Viewer. Click OK. We'll adjust it for where we would want it to send. Apply a filter. Big thing to note here is you don't want to add chroma key from OBS, so we're actually not going to add this here. That actually gets added inside of SlingStudio, and you can watch their videos on how to do that portion. We're going to go ahead and just crop the top here to get that menu bar out of the way. Just another filter. And 35, 40 looks pretty good on here. 45 is a little bit better. And we're going to go back into ProPresenter. You'll see the text. It's a little big. We'll just resize to make sure it fits in the window. And you can adjust this for how exactly you want it to look. And there we go, almost perfect. And we should see, yep, changes just fine. So now we're going to right click on here. We're going to go to full screen projector. I'd only have one display connected, but if you have your other display connected, you should see that. And once you send it there, you should be good to go. And it should add in right to your camera link or your HDMI in, and you can chroma key over the settings. So thanks so much for watching, and thanks again for Paul for letting me do this tutorial. Take care.
I don't know why, but it hadn't occurred to me to run Stage Display Viewer, link to that tutorial below this video, through OBS to do the cropping, since SlingStudio doesn't crop. Hey Sling, that's a huge omission. This overcomes that problem. So kudos to you, Josh, and if you want to learn more from him, don't forget to head over to the ProPresenter users group and ask some questions. I'm sure Josh or one of my other great mods, or even some former Renewed Vision people will chime in before I even have a chance to. If you like this video and want to see more like it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. But if you really want to level up your ProPresenter knowledge and want me to help train the people at your church or organization, just go to tdm.fyi/CTU tutorial and join for the first month for just $1 and for free for the first month for the yearly and multi-site plans. Until next time, this is Paul Allen Clifford from TrinityDigitalMedia.com and ChurchTechU.com, reminding you to go out and change eternity.